So back again at Thorpe Park, the Mardi Gras event. Let's go and check out what's going on. Welcome back to my channel, it's Stu here at Merlin Magic and More. Today I'm going to be checking out the Mardi Gras event here at Thorpe Park, checking out the shows and getting on some rides. So, I think the first show is at 12, so I'm going to head over there now. So I've just watched the street parade party, which was like absolutely brilliant. The dances were great, like the real production value was fantastic, and yeah, really enjoyed it. I'm gonna go and take a ride on Stealth now. Catch you in a bit. So just had a ride on Stealth and it just gets me every time, and I can't pick between Stealth and the Swarm about which is my favourite, but that was a blind launch as well. Also managed to get some beads, so yeah, so it's now 12:25 and I'm going to head over to watch the next show, so let's go and check that out. just watched the live Latin band again. Literally, the entertainment here at Thorpe Park for Mardi Gras is literally outstanding, and I just hope for the rest of the year each event's going to have this much effort put into place. So I'm going to head over towards Saw the Ride now. Nemesis Inferno isn't open today, unfortunately, but let's go and check out the new picnic area as well. the crowns, another good show, honestly. Thorpe Park are really up in their game with their Mardi Gras. The entertainment, honestly, you cannot fault it. It's such a good vibe here. It's literally, I mean, I can't praise it enough. They're doing an amazing job. It's time for the ghost train. Thorpe Junction. So I've just realised when I got home that I hadn't actually made a comment on the new ghost train ride at Thorpe Park. So I queued for maybe, I think it was at half an hour. I think that's why my face is so red, because it is in the beaming sunshine. The overall experience, out of 10, I'd probably give a 6.5. It's not my sort of thing, or I just think there can be elements that can be made a lot better and to try and improve the experience. I think the beginning bit where previously with Darren Brown kind of like talking with that ghost effect, that's really good. And then getting on the train, there's just a lot of shouting. There are two actors kind of just calling last train and kind of like making references to Chapel Street. Or prior to that, we're in like another room where there was a guy on the TV who, like a weatherman. And if you look at his t-shirt, I'm pretty sure that is an outline of the Project Exodus roller coaster with lots of raindrops. So I don't know if that's some sort of Easter egg. I could just be plucking that out of thin air, but to me, you kept seeing it. So I think maybe I'll have to give a bit more thought towards Project Exodus and what that might mean. But the floods, maybe, and especially with the lake being at Project Exodus. Anyway, back to the ghost train. I feel when you're sat on the train, like when you go in now, obviously there's no floating train, it's just like a normal London tube train. I think the movement of the train is really realistic. I think what they could do is have the windows, because they're just blacked out, they had some sort of special effects, a bit like they have on the Velocicoaster over at Universal, where the roller coaster is kind of like in that initial launch, and you've got the raptors going past. If they had some sort of something, I don't know. I just think that beginning train ride is just, it could do with a bit more. It was just a lot of actors shouting. And a note for Thorpe Park, you can see the light on the mic pack, so you can see where the actors are. So when they're trying to do the jump scare, unfortunately, my end of the train, you could see where they were. So it wasn't a surprise. The crypt, again, like I feel like the theming was like, there's been a lot of investment and time and thought gone into the theming, but I think there would have been, I was expecting something special to happen. A bit like with the at Alton Towers with the Alton Manor, when you walk in and it kind of the doll's house and then it all lights up with the neon lighting, like that was like a wow moment for me. I was waiting for something similar to happen in the crypt. So I think that bit it could do with being, I don't know, zhuzhed up a bit. The second train ride, that's much better. I was sat in a different position, so I don't know if that made a difference, but I won't spoil it for you. And then when you exit, and then you've got the surprise kind of like final bit, I think because I kind of like experienced it with Darren Brown's Ghost Train, I was expecting it. So again, I didn't find that. I feel like if it was something completely different, like I think it would have taken more people by surprise. But it was the same kind of stunt. But overall, the actors make that attraction. It's not a ride, it is an experience or an attraction, whatever you want to call it. My arm's aching. And if it wasn't for the actors, it would be less than a 6.5 for me. But the actors put their all into it, like credit to them. And to be fair, to the whole of the cast on Mardi Gras, the actors, the dancers, the singers, they literally put their heart and soul into it. Like if it wasn't for them, I feel like my day-to-day wouldn't have been as brilliant as it was. I don't want to end on a negative with the Ghost Train. I think it's better than the VR. I just feel that could be just some small improvements, and it can just be then exceptional, and it can be more re-rideable. It's not something I would do again unless I was with someone that's not done it before, and I wouldn't queue more than half an hour for it. Absolutely not. So yeah, those are my final thoughts. So just come off Colossus, first ride of the season, and it's still very tight and very rough, except for a bit of track they replaced, so that's done. Looks like they got new CCTV in the station as well, and yeah, it's great. So here is Colossus's new piece of track, that tiny little bit, and all that downtime. But honestly, when you go over that new bit, you can feel it's much smoother.
Trumpets blow.
Love is the art of being your true self, embracing your differences, making you irreplaceable and fabulous. The world isn't a black and white picture, so fall in love with adding colour to your canvas. And let us ask you, who are you proud to be?
Run me up in diamonds, cover me in gold, but nothing they could buy me made my heart whole. I'd given up on romance, then I found you. Ain't it crazy what love can do? Crazy what love can do.
Explore this new world with us. Explore.
Baby, hear me tonight, 'cause my feeling is just so right. As we dance by the moonlight, can't you see? You're my delight. Lady, I just feel like I will get you out of my mind.
Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Love's a Lamborghini, roll up in a blue bikini. It's on the beaches looking super cute and freaky. All my friends are princesses, we keep it put to kiwi. Ice cream's on our chairs because we like to keep it freezy. Love's a Lamborghini, out on the right side.
Just watched the dance Extravaganza, which was amazing. The dancers really did put on a great show. Here comes the street parade again. So you can get a real good view of the Exodus site now, but there's not much happening apart from drilling, and then some ground pins and some cranes. But from the Thorpe roller coaster, you can see like there's like a massive ground footer in place. It looks like to me, but I'm not a structural engineer or have any knowledge in construction whatsoever. But that's what it looks like. You can see that they're drilling holes now. But that's probably why you haven't seen much on YouTube about the Project Exodus updates, because there's not really much to show, to be honest. The lake's hard, like pretty much, well, it's gone, there's a little bit there, but you can't see it on here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it take shape over the year. Just had a ride on the Swarm, and it is my favourite roller coaster of Thorpe Park. It's amazing. Let's go and check out the rest of the park. Now and watch the live singer.
You have me down as you have the let's fall. Haunted town and haunted love. You raise your voice, but sticks and stones may break your bones. I'm talking loud, not saying much.
Go and see the instrumentalists, and I think that would be the last kind of offering from Mardi Gras of the day. So both the singer and the instrumentalist, again, just it's a separate area of the main stage, and it just fills the park. It just gives such a great vibe. Honestly, I think this has been the best event of a Merlin park this season. So that is the end of my day at Thorpe Park for their Mardi Gras event. Honestly, Thorpe Park should be real proud of themselves. The entertainment was fantastic. The cast put in so much effort, like really did bring Mardi Gras vibes to the park. Also, just a note on the entertainment, like the shows, that they're a decent length. Like I remember coming to Carnival last year and they were literally like 5 minutes long, but these are like good 15-20 minutes, sometimes a bit longer. So yeah, this vlog's a bit higgledy-piggledy because I didn't actually plan to come today. I was planning on coming tomorrow, but there's been a last minute change. So if you made it this far, thanks. Always remember to subscribe, like, and drop me a comment. So I've got over 300 likes now. Woo! And I'll see you in the next one.